Oswald. Now, Oswald is our own chatbot platform at Raccoons. We've been developing this for about 8 years, and we have a lot of interesting customers who work with Oswald. For example, Helan Ziektefonds, or Acerta, or CM, Odyssee Hogeschool, Dokkel. But Oswald works in or usually works in a classical chatbot way. So this means that replies are predefined by the chatbot configurator. So you say this, the chatbot needs to say that for this specific question, and all the replies are predefined, which is, of course, a lot of work, and the replies are not AI generated. This is how chatbots always worked, and we've been building Oswald and have some very successful projects with that technology. But of course, with large language models, we can do something more. Now, first of all, this is basically what the Oswald architecture, very high level, looks like. So we have a natural language understanding part, which tries to understand what the user said. And then we have some dialogue management, where there are scripted answers that chatbot configurators gave to the system. There are some conversational flows, which have like a tree-like structure. And this is how you navigate through the chatbot by saying the things you want, and it will use the dialogue management system to pick the right responses that are pre-configured. Now, we added 2 big new features to Oswald. And the first feature is knowledge base connector. So customers can connect their knowledge bases with their own facts, their trusted data sources. They can connect them now to Oswald. So think about documents in Google Drive or Google Docs, or it can be from a content management system or a CRM system. So there are connectors, so you can hook up all your information, all your trusted data, your facts. You can connect them to Oswald. And the second thing, and that's of course very important, is we have LLM connectors as well. So we can connect LLM, and Oswald can use those LLMs to generate replies instead of those replies being have to be predefined. And so today I'm very proud to announce that we have a connector, an LLM connector for Gemini 1.5 Pro. And so Oswald and Gemini now very nicely work together, and Gemini is one of the LLM connectors that we integrated into Oswald. And the results look very, very promising, but the demo was just finalized this morning. So we didn't have time to have like very, very thoroughly test everything. But what I think is that, it's actually very fast, Gemini 1.5 Pro, and it's also very accurate. So those are the 2 things I've been testing a lot with it today. And I can say that it's a lot faster than GPT-4, which I think is a big win for Google here. And so the demo that we created for today is we have, it's in the context of GC Innovate. So the knowledge base is basically everything that we've seen on the website or everything that we could index from the website of GC Innovate. And I would like to just show it to you now. So first of all, this is what Oswald looks like. So we have scenarios, and there you can configure what the chatbot should say in what scenario. But what's very important here is that we now have a new integration, which is called Gemini. Here you can configure your API key for Gemini and all those things, and you can configure your system prompt. And so here it says, you are a virtual assistant who can provide answers to questions from the company GC Innovate. This is a company that specializes in development of Google technologies. Your name is GC's Chat, always speak in that name. Also be friendly, a little playful, don't use emojis, avoid any questions that have nothing to do with GC Innovate. All those things are here in the system prompt. And it says here that it's Gemini 1.0 Pro, but that's actually not correct yet, because we're already using Gemini 1.5 Pro. So the demo that you will see uses 1.5 Pro, it's just not updated in the UI yet. And now for some questions, you can still choose to have the answers predefined. So for example, if a user just says, hey, there is no Gemini involved, it just says, okay, hi there, I'm GC Chat, how can I help you? Same if a user says thanks, or if you want to manage, for example, the conversational flow a little bit. Also, you don't really need Gemini for that. Let's say if a user says, I want to talk to a human agent, we want to ask one more question, namely, are you sure? If the answer is yes, then we'll say, okay, I'll redirect you. We have some human takeover capabilities built right into Oswald. If the user says no, then we say, okay, can I help you with anything else? But for all other questions, we say here, that's the generative part, we say instead of having like standard replies, we say you can just generate your reply, you can use the knowledge base to do this, and then it will use the Gemini integration, which is configured here, it will use it to generate this specific reply, and then the knowledge base and the LLM kick in and they generate for you replies, and you don't have to predefine them or configure them manually. So let's just very quickly show it to you. So I'm going to click here on test widget. And here you see that already it's not really integrated on the website of GC Innovate. It's just like a frame of the website loaded behind this chat window. Because now I can ask, for example, who are you? It will use Gemini to generate a reply. And it says, I'm GC Chat, your friendly virtual assistant from GC Innovate. I'm here to provide you with all the information you need about our company and the amazing services we offer. What would you like to know? Maybe I can ask, what's the mission of GC Innovate? Okay, it will use the knowledge base, everything that's on the website. Can it find anything on the mission? And it says we're on a mission to transform businesses using the incredible power of Google Cloud. Our goal is to help businesses like yours innovate and achieve remarkable success. Now I can ask, for example, who is in the team and what are their roles? Again, it will look on the website, feed all the context with the correct facts to Gemini. Gemini generates a reply. And it says, we have an amazing team of experts passionate about Google Cloud and dedicated to helping business thrive. Let me introduce you to them. So we have Dirk, our sales account manager. This is not the best UX. He's not just a salesman, he's your trusted advisor helping you find the perfect way to implement Google Cloud in your organization. We have Bart, our Google Cloud evangelist. He's always on top of the latest trends and knows everything about Google Cloud and innovation. He keeps our Google community informed. We have Roger, and we have, of course, Jessica. She's our storyteller, sharing our vision and exciting projects with the world through our online presence, and so on and so on. Is this correct? Are you happy with these results, Dirk? All right. And okay, we can ask more questions. For example, what did they do for public? Again, it will search on the website. It will feed the context to Gemini, and it says GC Innovate partnered with Public to automate their film entry programming using the power of Google Cloud's AI and ML models. It's a great example of how we can help businesses save time and improve efficiency. Correct? All right. I can also say, tell me about other projects. Same architecture, same language model. There are some other projects, for example, AZ Alma. We're currently working on AZ Alma to develop a proof of concept for automating image recognition using Google Cloud's Vertex AI vision. It's an exciting project that will revolutionize how medical images are analyzed and interpreted. And now I can say, for example, okay, thanks. And this is no Gemini anymore, because therefore we have a predefined response. It just says don't mention it. We don't have to go through Gemini to generate this reply. So it just replies with don't mention it. And of course I can still ask, I want to talk to a human agent. Then the predefined response with the conversational flow, it says, are you sure? I say, yes, I am. Okay, now it says, okay, I'll redirect you. And now, Dirk, if you want, you can have here, like in the takeover view, you see the complete conversation here. And you can say like, hello, I'm Dirk. How can I help you? And as you will see here, then it's like a live chat, which is all natively part of Oswald. And so you see the power of Gemini on the one hand, and Oswald on the other end, with all the features, and we've been developing this platform for 8 years, and we've been developing a lot of chatbots with it. You can really see it working together here. And I think this is very powerful technology, and I'm very excited about this Gemini integration because it seems to be very accurate. And as mentioned, it's actually very fast. It's a lot faster than the demos that we already created with GPT. So I think there is a lot of interesting stuff that we can do with this for our customers as well. Maybe just one more thing to show you. Of course, Gemini is also multilingual. So if I go to the Dutch version of this chatbot, it says now, hallo daar, ik ben GC Chat, hoe kan ik je helpen? En ik kan vragen, wie is Dirk Verrijken? And it's exactly the same architecture, the same prompts, the same language model, the same knowledge base. And it says, Dirk Verrijken is Google Cloud Sales bij GC Innovate, willen met hem in contact komen. En zo verder en zo verder. So really see here the power of Oswald, all the features there, also some predefined responses, and you can really control when to use a predefined response, and you can control when to offload your responses to Gemini using your own knowledge base with trusted facts and using Gemini 1.5 Pro to generate a very accurate and very fast reply to customers. All right, that was the Oswald part, and then we go to the third demo.